tries to harass pro-Trump rally, not laughing when he sees who's in the crowd. This is funny, though. By Robert Rich, Politics U.S. News for MadWorldNews.com. Yet another video starring CNN's Jim Acosta is going viral after the so-called reporter showed up to a pro-Trump rally to harass attendees. Too bad for him, things went horribly wrong, and he wasn't laughing after who he saw was in the crowd. With over 90% of the media reports covering President Donald Trump being negative, it's evident that liberal networks are trying harder than ever to find the next so-called scoop that they can twist to fit their narrative. In fact, the idiots have become so desperate that at times they make up their own news through either selective moral outrage or chaos that they themselves create. Look at his face, though. Take, for instance, Jim Acosta from CNN. This man has frequently thrown a temper tantrum right in the White House press briefing room when he didn't get his way, acting just like a child. The entitled brat lashes out and has even been seen practically screaming at White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders, as well as the president himself. Showing complete and utter disregard for the White House and the office of the President of the United States, Acosta has made a disgrace of himself and the network he works for more times than people can count. Too bad for him. He's left humiliated and embarrassed nearly every time, but he still shows no sign of stopping. This guy is really desperate. Proving just that, Acosta recently went to a pro-Trump rally in Los Angeles, California, in hopes of getting some footage of Trump supporters, which he could then use to paint them in a negative light. However, it's probably safe to say that he wasn't expecting how the night would play out. As it turns out, his attempt to harass Trump supporters didn't exactly go according to plan, and he wasn't laughing after he saw who was in the crowd. According to the Daily Caller, a popular Trump supporter known as Baked Alaska was there. Baked Alaska was recently made famous after he was pepper sprayed by Antifa in Charlottesville, Virginia, and he had a special message for the liberal journalists. And I also support Sticks and Hammer. 666, and he talks about Baked Alaska, and I just laugh at the name, and you can't see him here, but just the name alone, Baked Alaska, and I was saying to myself, who's this Baked Alaska? Now I'm going to look him up, but it was just funny that look what happened here with Jim Acosta and Baked Alaska.
Hey, is it Jim Acosta?
Hi, how you doing? Yeah.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm a big fan.
Thanks.
CNN, right?
Yeah. Small scuffle there.
What happened? Some people fighting?
Not sure. Yeah, I think so.
Well, I just want you to know, I appreciate what you do.
Oh, thanks.
And your fake news.
Okay, thanks.
His smile.
What's
his
up?
smile. His smile just left his face, but I think he knew who this guy was.
Tony, what's up?
Wait.
Okay, thanks.
Right
Say
here.
what you do.
Oh, thanks.
And your fake news.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, what was he going to say?
Tony, what's up?
Unbelievable. You know how, but I think he knew who this guy was. Unfortunately for Acosta, Baked Alaska went there looking for him and had something to say to him the moment the two laid eyes on each other. Clearly seen in the footage, Alaska approached Acosta and struck up a seemingly friendly conversation, telling him that he's a big fan, but that was about the time things took a turn. Okay, so we know what happened. Just like that, Jim Acosta did what he always does best. He ran like a coward. Of course, Acosta doesn't like the truth, and there's no arguing that he is a liar. But this guy just got fake news into another dimension. Even better yet, we know that it burnt Acosta's backside, as he's more than proven how much the phrase bothers him. Remember how much this ticked him off? You were fake news? Yep.
Go ahead.
Sir, no, Mr. President-elect.
Go ahead.
President-elect, since you are attacking our news
not you.
organization,
Not
can
you.
you give us a chance?
Your organization,
You are
sir.
attacking our news organization.
Your organization.
Can you give us a chance
Let's
to ask
go.
a question, sir?
Go ahead.
Sir, can
Quiet.
you state,
Quiet.
Mr. President-elect,
Go ahead.
can you state
She's asking
categorically,
a question. Don't
Mr.
be rude.
President-elect, can you give us a question?
Don't be
You're
rude.
attacking us. Can you give us a question?
Don't be rude.
Can you
No,
give
I'm
us a
not gonna give you
question?
I'm not going to give you a
Can you
question.
state, can you state categorically?
You are fake news.
Sir,
Go ahead.
can you state categorically that nobody... No, Mr. President-elect, that's not
Go ahead.
appropriate.
President Obama.
Or how about this? Trump tells CNN's Jim Acosta, I like real news, you are fake news over questions. There.
President, can you explain why you did not condemn those hate groups by name over the weekend? They've been condemned. They have been condemned. And why are we not having a press conference? They said on Friday we'd have a press conference. We had a press conference. We just had a press conference. Can we ask you some more questions, sir? It doesn't bother me at all, but you know, I like real news, not fake news. You're fake news.
Wow, right? Too bad for Jim Acosta. He apparently thinks that the phrase bothers everyone in the same way, and he's since taken to calling President Trump the king of fake news. What a crock. But it's had little effect. It's honestly a little entertaining how petty the left can be. This is made even better by the fact that liberals were the ones who started using the phrase only for it to turn around and bite them big time. It's so true. If you want the truth, you can't watch networks like CNN or MSNBC, as you'll only be fed a leftist narrative that is beyond skewed. To see Jim Acosta scurry away like a coward, though, was more than worth it to me. Oh, absolutely. Like he didn't know what to do with himself. And I got to check out who this Baked Alaska is, you know. But it was hilarious the way his face, you know, like once he was confronted and he said, I admire your work.
You do?
Oh, thanks.
And you're fake news.
Okay, thanks.
No, that didn't sit too
Don't be-
well. And you know what? He left because he knew he didn't fit here at the pro-Trump rally. You see what I'm saying? That's why he left. What was he going to say? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's desperate, though. He's really desperate. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.